forward, and thank you for joining me for some gentle lunar salutations called Chandra Namaskar, moon salutation, and some meditation. So we're going to wring the tension and work the kinks out of our bodies and out of our minds. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat, and let's take a moment to set an intention together and just breathe. Just breathe for a moment. So if you'll sit up nice and tall, bring your shoulders back and down and place your palms face down on your thighs. I invite you to close your eyes unless that makes you uncomfortable. And if that does, then just cast the gaze down the nose so that you can truly direct your full attention onto yourself and onto your breath. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And with a soft whoosh, breathe out your mouth. Do that again. Slow inhalation through the nose. And a soft breath through parted lips. One more time. Inhale through the nose, nice and slowly, deeply. And exhale slowly and softly through the mouth. And now relax your breath for just a moment. Join your hands together in front of your heart and drop your chin down toward your chest. Let's take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for at this moment. And then take a moment to set your own personal intention for this practice. Think of a quality you want to cultivate on your yoga mat, like patience or forgiveness or understanding. Maybe a little more creativity and laughter, less self-judgment. Whatever that is, let it be personal to you. And once your mind has settled on that intention, just repeat it silently to yourself 3 times. Then lift your chin, open your eyes, and inhale through the nose. And exhale, release your hands down to your sides. Now let's do 3 more deep breaths together in the nose and out the nose this time. So inhale through the nose to a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4 through the nose. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then inhale, stretch your arms up over your head. If it's all right with your neck, look up. Keep your belly drawn to your spine and engage your pelvic floor. Exhale, turn the palms down and sweep the hands right back down to the floor. Align the chin parallel to the floor. Again, inhale, sweep the hands up. Keep the shoulders away from your ears and stretch tall. Exhale, turn the palms down and slowly part the hands back down to the floor. Last one, inhale, reaching up. Shoulders are relaxed. Lift, 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 gaze to the ceiling, and exhale, turn the palms down, and slowly sweep the hands back down to the floor. Beginning our moon salutations, inhale, and come onto your hands and your knees. Spread your fingers wide, and as you exhale, just draw your navel to your spine. We'll take 3 rounds of cat-cow. We'll begin to move the body and undulate the spine. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift your chin and tail, and gaze to the tip of your nose. As you exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, and look to the navel. Again, inhale, into cow pose, lifting chin, lifting tail. Exhale, into cat, tuck the chin and the tail. One more, inhale. Exhale, and then inhale to a straight spine. Draw the big toes to touch, and exhale back to a child's pose. Hips to heels. Extend your arms forward and place your forehead on the floor, on your mat. Now, if this is too much for your knees, you can keep the hips high and extend through the arms. So just as much of a knee bend as is comfortable for you. We're hanging here for 3 breaths. Breathing 1, 2, 3. And then inhale, come to table, back to hands and knees. And on an exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up and back into a downward facing dog. If your hamstrings feel tight, keep your knees bent so that you can press your belly and your ribs back to your thighs and extend your armpits so you're taking the weight out of the shoulders. If the hamstrings allow, you can start to unbend the knees, but the priority is a straight spine over straight legs. So if you find yourself here, bend your knees even more, press your abdomen and your ribs back to your thighs so your shoulders can relax a bit. Shake your head yes and no so you get the tension out of the neck. And then inhale, come back to the knees. And exhale, back into a child's pose. On an inhalation, sitting on the heels, bring your hands to your thighs, and we begin moon salutation A. So inhale here with hands on the thighs. With an exhalation, fold forward, forehead to the floor. Inhale, come to table, hands and knees. Exhale, curl toes, lift to downward facing dog. Breathe for 3, inhale, and exhale. 2, moving any way you like, so organically if you'd like to alternate bending knees. And 3, inhale, table, knees to the mat. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, sitting in Vajrasana on the heels, hands to thighs. And exhale, stay here, just gazing down the nose. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale, fold to child's pose. Inhale, come to table, hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, just hold 1 inhalation and 1 exhalation. As you exhale, draw your navel to your spine. Inhale, knees to the mat. And exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, sit up on the heels, hands to knees or thighs. And exhale, navel to spine. Let's do that one more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees, fingers spread. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knees to the mat. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. Inhale, sit on your heels, hands to thighs. And exhale, draw your navel to your spine. Let's begin Chandra or lunar or moon salutation B. Inhale a deep breath. Exhale, bow forward to child's pose. Inhale, come to table, fingers spread like starfish. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward between your hands. If it makes it easier, you can always keep the back knee on the floor. And next inhalation, come up to low lunge, hands in the air or to the heart. Choose what's best for your shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, curl the toes and go back to a downward facing dog with your heels in the air. On the exhalation, drop the heels down to the mat. Inhale, bring the right foot forward. And exhale, lower your left knee. Inhale, hands overhead or to the heart. Exhale here. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Inhale, curl the toes and go back to a downward facing dog position. Heels up. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, drop the knees very gently. And exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Keep your hands outside your ribs. Inhale, lift into a low cobra, keeping the hips, the lower abdomen, and the hands on the mat. And exhale, lower your chest. Inhale, come through table. Press all the way back to child's pose. Hold here for an inhale and an exhale. Let's repeat that sequence. Inhale, come to the table. Curl the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring left foot forward. Exhale, lower the right knee very gently. Inhale, hands overhead or to the heart. Hold here on your exhalation. Take another deep inhalation, lengthen your spine. Exhale, place your hands on the floor. Inhale, go back to downward facing dog, lifting the heels in the air. Exhale, lower your heels. Right side, inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, lower left knee. Inhale, low lunge. Holding here on your exhalation. Again, inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, spread the fingers. Inhale, downward facing dog, heels high. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, lower your knees. Exhale, all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower your chest. Inhale, up to table. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come to table. One last round of B. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, inhaling. Exhale, lower your right knee to the floor. Inhale, low lunge, hands upward to the heart. Hold here, exhaling. Again, inhale. Exhale, place hands on the mat. Spread fingers. Inhale, downward facing dog, heels high. Exhale, lower your heels. Step right foot forward, inhale. Exhale, lower left knee. Inhale, hands to heart or sky. Hold here as you exhale. Inhale, a deep breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, downward facing dog, heels up. Exhale, lowering the heels, bending knees if necessary. Inhale, knees to the mat for table. And exhale all the way down to the belly. Cobra, inhale, to lift just the chest, little back bend. Exhale, this time we'll push all the way to child's pose and hold 3 deep breaths. Breathing. Inhale, come to table. And exhale, sit your hips to one side. Swing your legs around, coming to a comfortable seated position. Either cross legs or straight. And if neither of those are comfortable for you, you can lie down on your back as well. Let's prepare for a brief seated meditation. Find a comfortable seated position. Bring your palms face down on your thighs. Sit up nice and tall, lifting through the chest and the top of the head, and roll your shoulders back and down. I invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you. And if not, just crack the eyes open and gaze down the nose so that you can fully direct your attention to yourself and onto your breath. Begin to breathe naturally, normally, in and out through your nose without control. Just feel your body move as you breathe. Your torso expanding with each inhalation and contracting with each exhalation. Now see if you can feel the gentle brush of the air as you inhale inside your nostrils or at the tip of your nose. And see if you can feel the sensation of the breath inside the nostrils or at the tip of the nose as you exhale. Tuning into that sensation, you can silently repeat to yourself, inhaling as you inhale, and exhaling as you exhale. Inhaling as you inhale, and exhaling as you exhale. aid your concentration on the breath, you can also count rounds of breath up to 10 and then start over again. So count each inhalation 1. Enjoy the exhalation. And the next inhalation, count 2. Up to 10 and start over again. So choose the method that helps you keep your focus on your breath. Either silently repeating inhaling and exhaling with each breath or counting the breath. And then begin to notice when the mind dances away from the breath, and it will. If any other thoughts come into the mind, just note them, call them thinking, and return to your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling exhaling. This breath, entering the body as it needs, leaving the body as it's ready, and present for the next inhalation. This breath, inhaling and exhaling. You may hear sounds in your environment and just label them as sounds, trying to avoid becoming attached to the sound, trying to avoid building a story around the sound. And just redirecting your breath and your attention to the breath anytime the mind becomes distracted. Inhaling and exhaling. If you notice the mind has wandered away, or if a train of thought has entered the mind, no worries. When you notice the mind has begun thinking about anything other than the breath, just call it thinking. And you're present again. And redirect your attention to your breath, feeling the sensation inside your nostrils or at the tip of your nose. And either silently repeating to yourself, inhaling and exhaling with each breath, or counting the breath, choosing the method that aids your concentration. No judgment. And this is the practice. Directing the mind back to the focus of attention, which is the subtle sensation of the breath as it breathes your body without control. Inhaling and exhaling. Now beginning to bring your awareness back to your body, feeling the sensation of your body as it rests on your mat or on your cushion. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Join the hands back to the heart. Drop the chin forward to release the back of your neck and the tops of your shoulders. Remember those 3 things you said you were grateful for at the beginning of our practice today, and repeat them silently to yourself. And remember that positive intention that you set for practice, repeating it silently to yourself a few times. And finally, think of someone you know who may be suffering today, or whom you love very much, who may need that sweet intention sent their way. Lifting the chin, flutter the eyes open, and thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.